individual case. I will be taking cases one at a time. When I call your case, everybody needs to be on mute silent mode at this time and at all times until I call your own individual case. Failure to comply with that rule is going to force me to put you back in the waiting room, and then you're going to go last. I'm not sure when that will be. It could be as late as 12 noon. Once I see that everybody is fully logged into the 9 o'clock board meeting, I will then give you my opening remarks, which will probably start within a minute. Okay, I'm not going to say this more than probably one more time after this. Everyone needs to be on mute silent mode at all times. That means do not unmute and attempt to not say anything, because I'll know that you've unmuted, and that is not my instruction. My instruction is that everyone needs to be on mute silent mode at all times until I call your own individual case. Failure to comply will force me to put you back in the waiting room, which will mean you're going to go last. And I'm not sure when that'll happen, meaning last, but it's going to be a while. It could be a half an hour, it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours or more. I'm going to be here today till about 12 noon. I have 3 dockets this morning. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Miller. I am the traffic court magistrate assigned to hear your cases this morning. Today is your pre-trial hearing. What that means is that if you want to have your case concluded today and not have to come to court for an in-person trial proceeding, you have the option of resolving your case today. You can resolve your case today if you want to do so by changing your plea. You can change your plea to no contest if you want to get your case over with today, if you do not want to come to court for an in-person trial proceeding. Please note that it is your constitutional right to a trial. Everyone has that constitutional right, and if you want a trial, just let me know when I call your case. The deputy clerk of the courts, there's 2 of them in this court meeting with us, and they will then set your case for in-person trial. In-person trials will take place at one of the courthouses in Palm Beach County somewhere between 4 and 8 weeks from today, approximately. Could be a little bit more or less than that, but that's generally where they fall into the time category, 4 to 8 weeks from today, generally speaking. At your trial, the police officer that gave you the ticket will be subpoenaed to appear and testify. If you haven't already noticed, the police officers are not here today. They are not here today because they're not required to be here today. They are required to attend trials. They usually have an attendance rate of 90% or greater, so keep that in mind in deciding what you want to do. Please note that if you would have just paid your ticket prior to speaking with me this morning, and assuming it's a moving citation, you would have received the points automatically. That's the law. So if I make you a plea deal offer this morning, and that's basically what I'm trying to get at, and I'll be clear about it in a moment. If I make you a plea deal offer this morning that does not include points, and if it does not include school, you're receiving a big benefit, at least as far as I'm concerned. 90% of my plea deal offers this morning will not include points, and they will not include school. Approximately 10% will, meaning contain a point element, meaning you'll receive the points. It all depends on how good or how bad I determine your driving record history is. And I'll make that sole determination silently in my mind before I make you this is what I call this process this morning. Are you interested in a plea deal offer? If you are, I'll make you one. And if you're not, I'll set your case for in-person trial. If I make you a plea deal offer, then you can decide if you want it or not. Yes, no deal, or no deal. I'm not forcing anybody to accept any kind of plea deal today, but I will make you one if you're interested. Some people probably already know that they're not interested. Yeah. Because, well, for whatever reason. But generally speaking, if you want a plea deal offer, it's going to cost you some money. And I'll obviously tell you how much when we have our little interaction. Now, by little interaction, I mean little. The traffic court is the most busy division in the courthouse, and especially at pre-trial level. The pre-trial level, we don't get to spend a lot of time with each other. We have 44 cases on this 45-minute docket. I've already used up 5 minutes of it. I'm going to use up probably another 4 minutes of it. So when you get my attention span, you're only going to have between 30 and 45 seconds. That's just the way it works in traffic court pre-trial level in the 15th Judicial Circuit. At trial, if you assume you want one, we'll have plenty of time to hear from both sides of the story. We usually have at least 5 minutes, if not even 10 minutes, to handle the trial case, because we're just not as busy as resolve your case today. Before I get to that, there are two exceptions to the no storytelling rule. Exception 1 is any kind of a parking ticket. If you have a parking ticket of any kind, I will briefly talk to you about that. Briefly means 30 to 45 seconds. Second category is if you have a ticket that you hopefully fixed by today. Examples are as follows: an expired driver's license, expired registration, expired insurance, an equipment repair of any kind. Those are generally how the compliance/fix-it tickets categories work in those 4 subcategories.
Parking ticket, I could speak.
So if you fix those kind of tickets by today, and hopefully you did, because you've had plenty of time from the time of your ticket to now to fix it, and hopefully you did that, but I need to see the proof in your hand. That's why I'm showing you my hand, but in your hand I'm going to need to see the proof. Unless you already filed it with the clerk's office, and the clerk of the courts, the deputy clerk of the courts are on this call with us, will let me know if you filed your proof previous to today. And you would know if you would have done that or did that, because it's an overt act. It's something you would have to have done. It doesn't happen automatically. Most of you would have to have done that at one of the courthouses in Palm Beach County, and the clerks would have probably scanned it and taken it, put it into the court file electronically. If you don't remember doing that, it probably did not happen. So that's why you need to get the proof if you don't remember doing it. And if you don't have the proof today to show me, I'm going to want to see it. Either, through the Zoom camera, you can share your screen, you can drop it into the chat. However you want to get it to me today, will be fine, as long as I can determine the proof is sufficient enough. If your proof is sufficient enough, there's a good chance I'm going to dismiss your proof/compliance ticket. No guarantee, but there's a good chance that will happen. Now, if you are required to pay money, you have up to 60 days from today, 60 days to pay. Failure to pay on time will result in the automatic suspension of your driver's license on day 61, so it's important that you pay on time. If your driver's license is suspended, it will wind up costing you even more money to undo that additional problem, and you'll obviously have further aggravation. Unless you'd like to have that type of further aggravation and additional expense, please make sure you calendar it to pay on time. I suggest you pay no later than the 59th day from today, just in case there's a problem of any kind, and it could be almost unlimited types of problems. Sometimes the clerk's website is not always up. You don't need to show me anything now, everyone who's trying to show me something, because you'll show it to me when I call your case. We're not doing any cases yet, because I didn't even get started with any cases yet. I'm still talking to you. So just get your proof ready to, show me when I call your case. All right, so the order of cases today will be as follows. If you're coming in by phone only, you'll be in the last group. The phone-in folks, you need to know what your phone number is, and more importantly, what the last 4 digits of your phone number is. That's how I will be identifying you if you're coming in by phone only. I will be identifying you only by the last 4 digits of the phone number you're using to call in on. So you need to find out what that is. I won't be getting to the phone-in folks for about 25 minutes from now. So you have plenty of time to figure that out. Group 1 will be a group like I'm in, coming in via Zoom, enabling audio and video, and if you have your first and last name on your screen, like I do. I want your first and last name on the screen because it'll be easier for us, meaning me and the court clerks, to find your case. And since we measure time and traffic court by the minute, however we can save time would be very much appreciated. And I thank you in advance for doing that if you can. Now, if you want to, everybody else will either be in, obviously, group 2 or 3. If you want to elevate your group from 2 to 1, all you need to do is typically rename yourself. It's easy to do. Just right-click the name that appears on your screen. You'll see a choice to rename, and then it'll be a couple more clicks, and you're done with renaming. When you're done speaking with me this morning, I suggest you log off the meeting. You are not required to do so. If you want to stick around and listen for whatever reason, you can. You just need to go back on mute silent mode. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me when I call your case, keeping in mind the very limited amount of time we get to spend with each other this morning at pre-trial level. Okay, I think I said everything I needed to. If something comes to mind that I forgot to tell everybody, I will tell you if I remember it. Sometimes that happens to me. All right, first case up is lovely Moyes. Please unmute, Ms. Moyes. I'm sending you a prompt. Oh, you did it already. Great. So you're unmuted.
Good morning.
Case now. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You have a stop sign ticket. Are you interested in a plea deal offer, or do you want an in-person trial?
I'll take the, I'll take a plea deal.
Okay, let me tell you what it is, and then you can decide if you want it. Give me a minute. Yeah, 15 seconds. I should be able to figure it out. We offer you no points, no school, $166 fine. Do you want the deal?
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to pay on time and online. MyPalmBeachClerk.com within 60 days, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Caitlin Runyon, please unmute. Send you a prompt. Please click it to unmute or do it on your own. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me find your case. What's your last name?
Brown.
Brown. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
I was trying to change it real quick, but I couldn't find it.
All right, you're fine. You just need to see your registration. Did you file it with the clerk's office?
I did, but I also have it.
Oh, you have it? Great. That's even faster. I see it. Case dismissed. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care. Moving on to Zachary Rosen. Please unmute.
Morning. How are you? I have a letter of clearance.
Yeah, I'll check it on my end. I have access to that immediately. So if it's valid, it is. I'm dismissing your suspension ticket because your driver's license is valid. Case dismissed. Nothing else you need to do. Worry about it in this case. Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice
Take care,
day.
sir. About Edrika Miller. Please unmute.
Yes. Hello.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Just want to mention that you and I do not know each other, correct?
Correct.
All right. Just wanted to be clear about that for everybody else.
Yes. No, I don't know you.
I know. I know that, but I want to make sure everybody else knows that.
Yes.
You have a ticket for parked in a no parking zone. Let me see what that says. Parked in a no parking zone. Want to tell me what happened?
Yes. I went out there. I was doing some filming because the city of Delray, they lost my mammy and they lost Enoch. So I was doing some recording. I jumped out my car and I did recording real quick, asking Terrence Moore, the city manager, would he please give me the names and tell me where my great granddaddy is at. So I jumped out the car real quick and I did the footage. But the city of Delray is already stalking me and they're harassing me and abusing their power. So they made up a ticket just so they can have a reason to hold me hostage. And right now I'm just going through a case with them because 4 of those officers, the one that wrote the ticket to you, he held me hostage with 4 of the other men in front of the city hall.
Okay. So basically, you stopped your car in front of this Delray Beach City Hall and got out and did some filming, and that didn't go so well for you. Is that basically in a nutshell what happened?
No, it's deeper than that. I'm going through a case with the city of Delray.
Yeah, I got all that. I
Yes,
just
so
don't need to talk about the case.
Right, that's what I'm telling you. I'm fighting the ticket. I want to take the ticket to trial.
Okay. I'll set your case for in-person trial. We'll see you in about 4 to 8 weeks for your trial, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Miller, you can also check online today for your trial date, time, and place at mypalmbeachclerk.com, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Maria Patricia Archinagas, please unmute.
No, he didn't say what I think he just said. They be trying me. Steve Miller. He just said that, oh, things didn't go so well for you. Like, what that mean? Like, what you mean you things didn't go too well? Because I jumped out the car and I'm asking for names, things that I've never done before. And things didn't go too well for me. No, I'm not going to accept that either. Either way it go, I'll see them at trial date. I was sitting here, I was shaking so bad. Y'all just don't even know how bad I was shaking sitting here. I'm like still shaking now. And I was praying that my phone didn't go dead because it's a Zoom call. I'm thinking my battery gonna go dead because y'all know the phone bad. And man, please. It's 9:19. I promise that I don't know how that just went. But I can tell you this. It is on the record. I don't even want them to know I was upset. So, telling you, man, people don't know what I go through. They don't. Judge Miller. So we got Judge Miller on the docket. Y'all ain't gonna believe what just happened to me at 9:11 this morning. Y'all are not gonna believe what happened to me. I just sat on a Zoom call listening to the tickets and stuff. Y'all ain't gonna believe. I might want to do something like that because I just sat on the call where the judge called everybody's name. And you can sit in if you want to. I should get back on there. And that's what we should do. We should just listen to these calls and tell these people if they should hold their tickets, especially in the city of Delray 111, especially in the city of Delray. I should tell these people when to hold their tickets. Y'all come and watch me. You go in the court. You want me to go to court with you? Let me listen to the ticket. Then you go listen to the ticket, tell them that they should fight. They have an influx of fighting tickets. Just fight the damn ticket. Just make them come to court. They going to get paid. Make them get paid for coming to court. And then you get to tell your story. Just take them to trial. I wish I had the kind of money where I say, just go to trial, win or lose. Just come on, let's just go. Just put their ass out there, let it get on the record that you had this particular problem with them, and then just keep going. I'll pay the fees. See, because that's what it's going to take for the city of Delray to slow down and stop, because they trying people. Giving people just fodacious, just doing what they want to do. Especially that one in car 051. I'm telling y'all, that RoboCop mechanic, that RoboCop, one of those cops going to spiral out of control, just like that white man doing at the graveyard. You see how that man spiraling out of control like there? He done got so bad over there until he doing stuff that he know good and well he ain't got no business doing. And I ain't never paid that man no attention. And still ain't. They be spiraling out of control when they don't get their way. You see how quick we tamed Erica? Erica got tamed online so quick that she sat her ass down on the ground. Because everybody on the ground don't know everything. Because it's a lot of people on the ground ain't looking at that type of TV. Okay? But don't think they don't know what's going on. That's them senior citizens. Anywho, hey. I want to know, why is Tania Miller, why is Tania Miller case not getting any kind of recognition? Why is Tania Miller, why is her case not getting spread across social media? Why is it, as much as we ban, why is it that Tania Miller case is not getting views and stuff? Like, why is it when the black community start talking about certain things, why does the black community also get isolated on social media? So for a case like Tania Miller, you're telling me a black young lady traveled from Michigan, traveled down to Florida, has been here since February, but it was reported she was only here for Juneteenth. You're telling me and in the streets of Miami. Now, mind you, not only just in the streets of Miami. Remember, we got FIFA going on. The World Cup going on down there. Let's be clear. So you're telling me we got a bunch of guests in the house. We already got a disruption going down in the Miami area because you got the Cubans scattering. You got the Haitians scattering because of TPS. We got so much going on until you gonna lead me to believe that Tania Miller, with my last name Miller now, my last name Miller, it's too many Millers on this platform right now for me to let this go. It's too many Millers. If you're a Miller, put a Miller in the chat. I don't give a damn if you fake the Miller. If you a Miller, you need to put a Miller in the chat. Going forward, I'm going to ask for Millers in the chat to represent Tania because I'm not understanding how you going to tell me with all of that fun going on down there in Miami, because I got the footage where I was just down there and they was going all a hooray. They don't give a damn if they see me walk in the room, man, all in my face. I'm like, damn, you act like you met Hulk Hogan before. I'm talking about they was all over the place. They didn't give a damn, but all of them looking at me. I'm like, y'all looking at me and y'all in my land. You telling me all the festivities going on down there and Tania Miller just killed herself. Just got, now think about this black lady. Think about this now, Black Bombay. Think about this. So you telling me now we'll walk out the door how we feeling, please. And you gonna tell me that I'm about to take a rope and hang myself. Now I'm gonna put myself back in this. Y'all know I always like to intertwine things. So you telling me by myself now, which I haven't sat in the room with nobody by myself, but I'm the only one in Delray bothering everybody in Delray that only know each other in Delray. Now mind y'all, I'm up here talking to y'all. So you telling me I just can't, it's just things I can't get past. I can't get past me bothering everybody and all us been watching them. I can't get past this lady done came here all the way from February and you gonna report on the news. Who told you to report on the news that she was here for Juneteenth? I want to go get those gathering facts. I want to talk to the sister. I want to know about Michigan first. Because it don't sit well with me. And it don't sit well with me every time I look at a video. I say, now I'm just going to continue to stroll through here now because I want to know, why does all Tania Miller pictures only get less than, I seen a couple channels with 1,000 views. Like, come on, YouTube. See, y'all think we joking. Y'all gonna get banned too. Y'all gonna mess around and the right cougar gonna come and get y'all ass with a K. Y'all cheating YouTube and you know it. Why are y'all not pushing a video? Why are y'all not pushing that Tania Miller has been hung in the streets of Miami where we got the World Cup going on at? Y'all cheating. Y'all cheating. This is why we need our own black platforms. This is why we need... See. I'm telling y'all, see? See? See, didn't I tell y'all why? They come from everywhere. They don't hear me talking over here because I'm black. I ain't nobody but Black America. There ain't nobody but visitors for FAFA or FIFA. See? I be damn. We both visitors. But I got to listen to their visiting noise because they don't know how to turn off our alarms. Stuff like that. So you gonna tell me Tania Miller went to the store, Black America now, went to Walmart, got a rope, learned how to tie it all in one because she didn't know how to tie it before. And I guarantee you she kept her nails done. And y'all don't know them type of ropes, that goddamn rope be rough. They don't make the children play in that type of rope no more. That rope be rough and sticky bum like on your hands and stuff like that. No. Hey, you speeding. Girl, what is you doing over there? Girl, you don't hear me talking. See, she ain't even interested. She's not even interested. You know why? She's not from here. So while I'm sitting here, just had a whole meeting, and nobody asked me how was the meeting, everything, two. How was the meeting? Is everything okay? What's going on with you? Are they still harassing you? Y'all want to only talk about things that's not of Black America. Y'all want to talk about everything but what makes sense. Therefore, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm not going to finish the story. I'm not going to tell you what's going on, because either way it go, what, the girl almost fell? Oh, she almost fell, Jesus. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. How'd it happen? Buddy, I just can't win for losing this one. I don't want to show y'all. If I show y'all, then y'all gonna say, see there, and I'm gonna say, see there what? Anywho, hey, don't matter me. Don't worry about how I was doing. Don't worry about what had just happened to me. I mean, because look how late y'all were. Y'all didn't even see the beginning of the live. Missed the whole thing. Don't worry about it. You mean to tell me this young lady came all the way from, I can't get that thought out of my mind. And because I want to know, when I date back to my thoughts, I want to know, where did they get the notion that she was here for Juneteenth? Now, I want to resolve that first. Ain't no sense in me talking to the aunties. And whatever auntie stood up, and then Terry came behind there, as Terry had that terry cloth on her head too. Go back and look at that other thumbnail I put on there last night. That was a terry cloth. She had to do that terry cloth. Oh, y'all asked. That's what made me come back with black on. I say, no, I got to go hijack this one. I got to hijack this ass right here. Things don't look good. It don't sound good. Things ain't making no sense to me. All I can tell y'all is, when I look at you, YouTube, for some reason, you're not pushing this content, and I want to know why. And not only are you not pushing this content, you're also not really pushing Charlie Kirk. What are y'all pushing? Y'all trying to be slick. What YouTube is probably doing, YouTube playing with us because they trying to accommodate those big, the big YouTube, the big TikTokers that done got banned from TikTok. So they got banned from TikTok, so they done ran over here to YouTube. So the YouTube gonna make sure they try to get them in the algorithm and push them around. But meantime, they pushing us around. Because I'm looking, and even in our community, if you see that this is something big in our community, why is your algorithm not geared to what's big and popular in our community? See, when y'all do look back to a sneaky ass snuffleupagus of a stunts like that, I don't think they'd be right, but I'd be okay with it, because I say somebody around here pen checking my ass. Everything I say, somebody around here gonna write it down. Somebody gonna write it down, because they already know, oh, she know what she talking about, but I can't stand her ass. I can't stand you either, cotton picker. I mean, like, I can't stand a lot of y'all. Like, actually, none of you. How about that? I'm waiting to see what you're going to do. I said, I can't stand none of your asses. I only got an address. Y'all know where I be at. 901 Southwest 10th Street, Delray Beach, 33444. That's where I go at. That's where I'm at now. Anything else, please don't go planting stuff, because you don't know how those grounds are out there. It's rough. They on the rough side of town. On the rough side of the mountain, I'm doing my best to make it in. Woo. I'm coming up on the... I did not look over there for a reason. What did I tell you? Look. See? I knew I had to look over there for a reason, just to show as I looked over there. Look how they just disrespecting the land. Look. Now she want to get all gap-legged. Look. Now she want to act like she knock-kneed and gap-legged, like she bow-legged. Look. Now she want to act like she bow-legged. I can't hear no more. I can't see it. Now she act like she can't get in the car. Look. She act like she couldn't get in the car. Girl, get your big fat ass in the car. You knew good way you couldn't get in the car when you got out the first time. I mean, just like why you got out of, now the man done pulled off. Damn, my knee been hurting me. Well, why you act like your damn knee was hurting when you was in and out the car, making the alarm go off up and down out the car, knowing this thing got a sensor system in there. I cannot get over this. First of all, I ain't gonna say nothing though, but YouTube, you cheating. Now, I write things down YouTube, but you know now I got a list on your ass on the DEI.law. I'm going to put the DEI.law on their ass. Watch YouTube. Keep playing with me. YouTube, you cheating. I want to know, if this is such a big thing in our black community, why have YouTube not picked that up? Because right now, Tania Miller is huge on the docket along with Carmelo Anthony. So we should see a influx of running videos because our black community calls for this in our algorithm. I ain't joking. That pisses me off. And I ain't got no problem with YouTube. Try me like that. I don't give a damn. The people ban me over from next door. I say, yep, keep banning. Because y'all going to come back and see me like that, like the guy. What his name is, Dizzy Int. What is it? Izzy Int. Either way it go, they done banned him from TikTok. This man had 8-point-something million, what y'all call it, subscribers over there. They banned him. Why? Because TikTok was giving so many inappropriate ads or something like that, and he had to censor the ads in order for them not to get released in his algorithm, and he posted about it, and TikTok got mad and banned him. Now, he was clear he'll probably get his account back, but he say they banned him, and I'm like, wait a minute. We need to check back in the books to see how many times Charlie Kirk was banned. See, that's when you got to get back into those type of books, because even they need to be watching, and even they need to be following, what is it, FCC, PUC, FTC? They got laws that they need to follow as well. And whether you're a social media site or not, actually you belong to us. So we need to also get y'all social medias in line too. And YouTube, if I keep noticing that you playing little games like that, YouTube, you're going to have to answer to ban. And that's for real, because y'all not going to be trying us like that. Like, it doesn't matter what you take away. It doesn't matter what you don't give back. But when enough people start noticing it and then sharing out these videos and stuff like that, because there's no reason, YouTube, you're going to tell me that this young lady, Tania Miller, has been hung, especially in the days that we're speaking on right now, YouTube. You gonna tell me y'all didn't push these videos through the algorithm? I don't think they understand what ban on the back damn door mean. Now you're gonna get the people over from TikTok and start squishing us even further down. But yet our content and what's important in our community, you gonna barely fluctuate it through the woods. You think that's right? And you got people still hanging on to you, YouTube, unless you saying you don't want blacks on YouTube. You keeping us in the shell, YouTube? Like, this ain't right if that's what you're doing. Because I don't understand why Tania video has not been pushed through the woods. Like, why isn't it bigger? I mean, we got to have Moped Terry come down here and slang that goddamn Detroit hairdo and let him know, no, my sister did not commit suicide. And sis, I don't think she did either. But I need to know some more about what happened in Michigan. I want to know what happened in Michigan. I want to know who called the order of Juneteenth lay down. I want to know what auntie have some kinfolk skin with this young lady, Tania Miller. I want to know what's the case, what's the judge, what's the jury. I want to know everything that's on the back end, and I want to know, why does Luke not talk about this story? Luke! God damn it, I thought Luke wanted to be senator, a congressman or something like that. How you down there, Luke, where it's at, and you ain't throw the towel in? That's what I'm talking about. How we gonna vote for y'all ass? No, hell no, Luke. What the hell? How didn't I just read something about Luke down there? God damn, y'all don't know how to connect damn dots. Get your ass up. I'm gonna be the senator. I'm gonna be the goddamn congressman. I'm gonna be the goddamn Epstein files. I'm gonna be the goddamn Kamala. Don't get ass up there on stage no more. I'm gonna be the goddamn it. Get your ass up. You don't see we got Black America down right now. When you know a black woman to come through goddamn Miami and hang theyself, Luke, what you and Tricks on the D? Y'all, we already done got on India, i.e. She better not bring her ass down here. Don't get your ass down here. We don't give a damn about them, because we don't bring y'all asses in Florida with this BS. We ain't having it. Now, y'all gonna tell us what's going on, what the F happened with this young lady from down there in goddamn Michigan, because you throwing her down here, and we want to know why. Y'all ain't gonna be planting no bodies at the bottom of our goddamn state, and we trying to get rid of TK Waters up there. Bye-bye. Get back. No, 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 no. We got to close the door in Florida. Shut the door. I ain't joking. We already got enough going on. And then you got YouTube playing with us because they trying to accommodate other subscribers, but they done had they go with it. So now y'all want to take all, like, whatever y'all got going on, y'all don't think we see it. But cases like this are big to us. Cases like this are important to us. That's why I'm so upset. I'm like, man, where are these billionaires at to help us and speak up? It's shameful. It is shameful, and it's hurtful to even see it. It's hurtful to see it. I could never sell my soul for $1 like that. Like, that's not right. I would rather help people in the best way I can. And when I say help people, I mean the people that already helped themselves to get the way I'm at. Because they already helped themselves. They just didn't have nobody to come and reach back to get them. I ain't joking. That's why I don't play with people like that no more. I say I don't want to be around a bunch of people no more. It ain't befitting to me. They ain't nothing but energy gougers. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, just look at these numbers, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. When you put Tania Miller in there, you don't even get the vultures. And YouTube would sit back and play a game like that. That's why anybody here, if you see it and you're interested in this case, you need to share it out. I don't care if you share it to someone in a text. There's no way Tania Miller and she popping that goddamn gum like, look at this now. Look at this now. Look at this now. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Maybe we got a faulty system, like that faulty thing going on down there. Maybe that's a sign that, and y'all should have seen Big Red. Big Red tried to get past that damn street. Big Red drove past me, and Big Red was up on the hill just like that, riding up the road. I said, get it, Big Red. Big, huge pickup truck. I like those big trucks at times. I like to see a man in a big old pickup truck like that, and I'm talking about that big truck. Like, put that big truck wheel on their ass. Put that steering wheel on the ass and turn down that road to keep trucking on the ass. And I like to sit back just like this. And honestly don't be paying attention to nothing around me. But all I know is I'm sitting in the lane where I need to be at in that moment. Because I get tired of having to jab their ass. I get tired of having to fight with their ass. I told y'all I get tired of all of this. I get tired of having to speak up for Black America because goddamn, you don't got nobody speaking up. I'm looking around Florida. I'm like, wait a minute now. So they got some a mouth over there, and they got 2 mouths in Texas. They just ain't linked up together yet. They got Jasmine over there, and they got Cowgirl Hat over there in Texas. Them two just ain't think to link up together yet. Then you got Luke down there. You running for somebody. If you running for something, Luke, why you run to this case? I'm glad you ran the Young Miami. We know how. This lady need to back her truck up and get it crunk and then get in different areas and let it go off. See what I'm saying? See? Now, if I say, ma'am, look at that. Listen now. Listen now. Now, this a part of FIFA. This a part of FIFA. Or FAFA. This a part of FAFA. This a part of FAFA. But y'all gonna tell me, now look what I'm experiencing right now, and I'm minding my own business in my Black America. Look at what I'm gonna keep experiencing. Horns going off. Get over there to my graveyard. Got people stalking me. Get over there. You got away. They won't get the Haitians the TPS. Now they want us to have the TPS, but yawn and still they won't get the trash up so they could let the people know coming in that's trying to be in our country, to 350,000 of them. You cannot leave garbage on the side like this. But what you're promoting to them is, no, just come over here and we'll make it work. Even if we continue to throw our trash around in garbage bags, just come on over here. The Black people don't care. But yeah, but they may not care. But goddamn it, by that graveyard, I care. Like you see this funny dude, they done moved the pen. Now they put some, I see a brown cardboard. I said, I ain't going over there for that. I said, we'll see how long that'll sit there. We'll let the paper stay there. I'd rather the paper stay there than the goddamn iron pan. How about that? Since they want to watch and follow. And we know who watching us because we done followed him. Doing all this creepy ass stuff and he all on footage. Like, stop. All this type of stuff. But y'all want TPS here. Y'all want us to get along with white people. Y'all want us to be drug over here. Y'all want us to be dragged over there. But yet we put our story on the damn table because ain't nobody going to tell me this young lady done brought her Black ass all the way down here in Florida and done been here since February. And then now this goddamn July and we round 4th of July and you going to tell me that she only here for Juneteenth and you going to tell me she hung herself. Why? And who told y'all? I want to know who told them this lie. See, I like to focus in on small lies. Like I told y'all, lying left-legged Lynn, the city attorney. How she gonna lie and tell me this was personal? Ain't never talked to me before. I don't know who she talked to know me. So if you didn't get to know me on me and your own statures, then you had a problem with me and you lied to me both ways. I say, you know me? You don't know me, so yo ho. You knew me every time I walked my ass in there. Matter of fact, you knew me when you got the little sticky note. See them little lies like that and y'all want us to trust y'all. How the hell? You're lying from the damn front door. No. No. Now, this lady done been hung. In my, y'all, is that somewhere near where Scottie Pippen live? Is that somewhere near where LeBron live? Is that somewhere near? Who else live down that damn way? Because I don't know who all damn live down there because I don't give a damn about being down there. I'm going to be honest with you. Who all live down? Is that somewhere? Is Scottie Pippen in that area? Because if Scottie, you or Michael Jordan, one of y'all need to get y'all lazy asses up and stop acting like y'all so damn big dog and bad and stuff. And Michael Jordan, you need to get your ass in the middle of something because you done got enough billionaire dollars. Ain't nothing else you can get in the United States other than your ass to work and help somebody else generation of lineage try to come up. Because we pushed your ass up too. And you need to get your ass. I don't give a damn if you get a team or organization to get over there and try to support that black woman. That black woman was up there in North Carolina complaining that them goddamn people was abusing her mama, and she was complaining that they was poisoning them. Now she done had to go through drastic measures and shoot 2 goddamn people just to get attention. And you in North Carolina, you need to put your foot down for your sister. I ain't joking. It's stuff like that that piss me off about them. And I don't give a damn. I can't even tell them how bad I don't give a damn about their mammies. I ain't joking. I even look at Phaedra Parks. I don't know. It's something that keep making me bring Phaedra Parks up. Because Phaedra Parks put on the, I'm a Southern Belle. I'm a peach. I ain't being married. I'm just mingling. But she got a law firm, or she's an attorney. Then she got the funeral home. And I'm saying to myself, are y'all not getting paid enough? Or did y'all not understand the reality shows that we were watching within you is to watch what's within you as well and to see how y'all can help us grow, not entice us. See why India Akarika like to bring stuff up? Why she ain't talk about them? They not enticing them women to really get married and settle down and stuff like that. They enticing women and men nowadays to go over to Nigeria because all the relationships are from Nigeria. So that's what we're focusing on in Atlanta with all the goddamn poverty in Atlanta, with all the goddamn black community that's on drugs in Atlanta, with all the businesses that are closed down. When somebody need to come up and not come with their high ass prices, they see a struggling little goddamn business in the community. Why don't you go put your goddamn free name on that one? They not looking at stuff like that. They steady trying to run us back and forth to Nigeria. And y'all come India, Irie with a big mouth ass. Oh, I'm just saying the woke. Well, woke your ass up to all the goddamn scamming ass Nigerians that's in Atlanta. Don't woke your ass up over down here with Young Miami. Woke your ass up in your own name town. There's a lot of songs y'all listen to. Why you ain't woke your ass up on Megan Thee Stallion? Why you ain't woke your ass up on Cardi B? She wanna woke. Matter of fact, woke. Why you didn't woke your ass up on Kelly Price? That's what woke would have did for her sister, because we already see you wasn't helping your niece. Now, whichever manner you meant that in, I really don't give a damn. I just want y'all to stay out of Florida. I want y'all to stay out of Florida, and we need to understand what happened with this young lady. Her whereabouts came from Michigan. She was down here since February, so that'll give me a little leeway. That gives us a bridge to say, okay, if she's been down here from February, so that means something must have been going good or something was going bad and she couldn't get back right. So we need to define those 2 defining factors. Why Florida? Next thing we need to define, who told y'all to say Juneteenth? I got to get back to Juneteenth. What, who, why brought up Juneteenth? She been here since February. Next determining factor, who you is, auntie? How you talking now? Who is auntie and uncle that all of a sudden got something to say like they done came from Houdini Bootless? Who is auntie? Because I don't understand, why do auntie and sister told whole 2 different stories? Matter of fact, I didn't even see or listen to auntie them yet. All I know, I seen Sister Terry head. Their hair was just like this. I said, look at Terry Cloth. And their hair was going like this. And guess what Terry said? God damn it, I ain't know a word Terry said. I say, slow it down, Terry. We're going to get you talking right. Because I don't think that, I can't sit back on that one. I know I got my own stuff. Something going to give me a breakthrough watch. But I'm going to continue to watch this case. Because there's nobody named Mammy Pantyhose going to tell me that Tanea Miller, a last name like mine, you gonna tell me Tanea Miller Black America committed suicide by hanging herself. That's what y'all reported on news station. And that's another problem I'm having with y'all stink ass news. Y'all another one. Y'all better understand when God crumble buildings, man. Y'all don't know what crumble buildings mean. Look at Pops right here. Pops say they don't know. Look at Pops. Pops wanted me to look at that shiny bag. Look. Pops, get your truck on. You know I didn't got damn one of these no more. Get your haul ass with your truck, Pops. Haul ass truck. Haul ass with your truck, Pops. Damn, Pops. See what I mean? And the fact that this happened in Miami, y'all think I'm joking? The cases that I'm bringing to you all, those are the cases that you need to pay attention to and follow. Because those are the next generational cases. Carmelo Anthony, that's huge. And they intentionally railroaded him. But we had a different way of fighting back now. We shut it down in so many other ways. See, with Trayvon Martin, the access wasn't the same to win. But if you notice, Benjamin Crump came through, and that's when Benjamin Crump started coming up. The point of the matter that I'm making is these cases are huge to Black America. And remember, we just got out of the year 2025, 12, 25, 25. Now we're in the year 2026. Y'all do know this is Saturn season, right? Y'all don't know this Saturn season? Y'all don't know Saturn is a Capricorn? Y'all don't know I'm a Capricorn? Y'all don't know my angel number is 5? Y'all don't know the first letter of my name start with an E? Y'all don't know E in the alphabet is still the number 5? Y'all, man, I don't want to keep telling y'all about my 5s. Y'all don't know my BC is 5? And you gonna tell me? I'm trying to think my way through. Why would it not be huge that a Black woman hung herself in Miami and not none of our major news stations talking about it? Not even on OWN. Now, Oprah Winfrey got a deal in the contract with Tyler Perry. And you gonna tell me that these are not conversations that need to be had? If Tamara Hall and who else? Jennifer Hudson, I guess she's supposed to be the next Wendy Williams, y'all say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to hear a little bit of everything that go on my station. Like I don't want to sit in every day I come on the we talk about goddamn I don't want to talk about eating because at that time I might not be hungry. See, because I'm one of them split. Nope, this is what we about to talk about right now. It don't matter where I'm at. Nope, I'm over here eating, but please don't come bother me. But let me tell y'all what I just heard, and y'all need to stay calm. I don't give a damn if you got that type of power like that where you can help guide your people the right way. I want to know why they not doing it. And I'm wondering if they're not doing it because they don't understand how they need to start connecting with each other. They're not that big where they can't connect unless y'all got background billionaire problems where y'all mad with each other. Because I'm really honestly not understanding it. I definitely wouldn't have mind speaking to Michael Jordan over there because Michael Jordan also got a lot of access over into China. And you know, we got a lot of businesses over here, small businesses. I know a lot of little small businesses, they don't even have shirts. And one of the things that I always wanted to do was make sure that they get shirts and stuff because that sends a whole different message. The point that I'm making is, for some reason, our Black community, I'm glad that we are starting to wake up. And I can't say on the ground. I'm going to be honest with you. in the air. Because I'm sure half of the people in the air that's banning every goddamn body, they banning them because they ain't got nobody to damn deal with on the bottom. Because the bottom just as sleep as they want to be. They sleep. But we really, really, really need our own. Look at these news stations. Look at, nobody's going to tell me, as a black America, her case shouldn't be way bigger. I said this about Carmelo Anthony, and I said that about Anton Massey. And I said that about the young lady. I don't even be wanting to know their names because I got enough of their face. The young lady where TK Waters in Jacksonville felt like it was okay for his officer to beat this black woman in front of a school, in front of her child, snatch her dreads out her head, punched her off. TK Waters I would like TK Waters banned from the state of Florida. I'm not joking. I'm so disgusted. Y'all go back and pull the story right there in Jacksonville. My point is, the news stations, they don't even play our black stories the way they should. And then you got a network like Oprah, who only got built up because of Tyler Perry, who only got built up because of Black America, is why he got built up. But they don't even run Black America stories. Every story that I see over there is always about, now it's trying to change. Now she became a badass now. But we talk about everyday life. They don't got no ongoing newscast talking about what's going on. OWN did not get built on your own. OWN. God damn it, I try to tell y'all, Black America, y'all own some of OWN. Y'all better look through that. Y'all own OWN. Because if it wasn't for Black America, OWN wouldn't have been owned. And that's why now it's time for Tyler Perry to step up and do a little bit more. I mean, you can't leave all your wealth. You only got one child. It's time for them to step up and help a little bit more, because I promise you they not. And I ain't scared to tell their ass that they got to learn how to work together, or they not thinking about the other side. Think back when I'm talking about Patty with that pie. Y'all think it's a joke. It's not a joke to me about that pie, because that sweet potato pie is my pie. And for me to look at Walmart, the biggest crook, the biggest money bag snatcher, they got the nerves to honestly, why would you want to come in? Why? So in my chat, you rather be in my chat when I'm talking to my black community. Why would you be in my chat calling people niggers when Charlie Kirk trial is over there? I would like to ask this person, can we get an understanding from whoever? Let's give him some knowledge. Let's talk to, his name is, Cunter. Let's talk to Cunter in the chat, everybody. Do y'all see Mr. Cunter in the chat? Cunter in the chat feels the need to come in and call us iggers. So beats that Cunter came in the chat to call us a igger, we would like to ask you, Cunter, is it a reason why you not over there with the Charlie Kirk trial? You notice YouTube not showing the trial. You notice YouTube don't give a damn. You notice YouTube only want to talk about black stuff. But see, here you go again, Mr. Cunter. You in our business for absolutely no business, cunt. You had nothing to do with this. We're talking about our black supremacy and how they gatekeepers, and we would like for you to take Oprah home with you and don't come back. And then you don't have to call us niggas. You can just sit in her face and just call a nigga all day, because she ain't helped none of us. Even though I don't think she understand all of us helped her, because that's how Tyler Perry got helped. So you want to sit in our chat and write the word nigger, N-I-G-G-E-R, N-I-G-G-E-R-N-I. I mean, that's all you want to do for us? But why you ain't over there telling Tyler Robinson that? Why would you be in our chat worried about what we doing over here? That's what we trying to tell y'all white people. Y'all got to mind y'all damn business. Y'all got a lot of business to mind. Why do you think Trump wanted to ban you cannot have an abortion? Because us black women still fertile. See, I'm 51. I'm still good. See, it's y'all communities that's being shortchanged, and y'all know it. But all systems come down, and you can best believe when they come down, they do collapse. And when they collapse in the favor that they're supposed to be in. So no matter how y'all spin it, it ain't gonna last that way. No matter what you do to it, it ain't gonna last that way. Because somebody always gonna come next to Trump and expose something else y'all did, because that over there needed to be fixed. So what makes you think that domino is gonna still stand up? You ain't at the end yet. Because I ain't at the end either, because I'm still sitting here. And for some reason, I still can't find myself to believe or understand that this young lady came all the way from Michigan and just committed suicide. Around the time that y'all got FIFA live, y'all got World Cup live, y'all got soccer about to come back in, y'all got so much damn stuff coming in, and then y'all gonna say this woman committed suicide, but yet and still she been here all of this time, just like me. I've been around here all this time, been living here all this time, ain't bothered a damn soul. Every time I look up, somebody done bother me. Now the whole town making like I done bother them. They ain't never talked to me. They talking amongst each other. They talking that two-faced, that shebang bang stuff, because none of them can't say they talk to me. Because I wouldn't. When the last time me and you talked, child? Because you know good and well I don't talk to you. I ain't never. So I'm trying to understand. The sister been trying to get the police report. Maybe I need to go and try to get the police report. What time is it? It's 10:08. Where is this place located at? Let me put this on my list. Weeks. How you just rule suicide, then go to the family, the auntie them, and then when you get to the auntie them, you stop right there. But wait a minute, y'all. The sister, by her admission, the sister said that she had been trying to get through, but the news stations who was running the story wouldn't let her talk. Now, she the sister, but they wanted to go through the auntie so that the auntie could say that, yeah, it was a suicide. So I'm kind of confused even on that part. So if y'all did that, then how y'all thought the auntie was going to then get along with the sister Terry? Like, did y'all get bought out for a conversation? Like, I'm so confused that it, like, and since when the police close a case like that so quick? You know how long it took them to gather evidence for Charlie Kirk? But they gave some sort of answers. They gave you something. They kept you posted. They are hushing and covering this up. And I need to find out the news station. I told y'all I got so many stuff, so much to get involved to do. It bothers me to see this. I ain't joking. It makes no sense, man. Then the young man, the Nolan's young man. Then you got these men that done marched on 4th of July looking like clowns. Like, I'm saying to myself, look at these. I didn't even look at it because it made no sense. I just seen a crowd, a bunch of people. I'm like, I don't never want to see that. And damn sure don't want to see him white like that. Because I know y'all hot and sweaty, hair sweaty and dripping with wet and y'all slinging it all. Hell no. I don't want to be bothered. At least with nappy hair, you know it stayed in there. Don't be slinging all your damn sweat on me. You ain't Patty LaBelle with them pies. Patty stopped at them damn pies. Patty said, I got my 20. No, Patty, we need to keep going. DEI plan on the table. We need to keep going. The pie don't get sold just through them. And matter of fact, Patty, you know they done up they pie prices, kept yours at the lower one. Like, oh, okay, the black people. Y'all need to learn how to get engaged. Anywho, hey, I looked at them clowns with their suit on. I say, oh my God, look at these clowners. I mean, and I'm like saying to myself, okay, so they gonna clown like that. Now they just said that it was a heat wave. Everybody stay cool. Everybody stay calm. Everybody do this. Everybody do that. Then you gonna tell me that all y'all gonna march like sardines next to each other. That ain't right. Do better. Do better. Do better. Y'all could have came up with something else instead of trying to show them little girls that. Them little girls don't want to see y'all ass marching together and they already having a bad goddamn anxiety attack because they don't know who's who in Georgia. No, don't bring that down around town. Y'all talk about so that this lady India Irie talk about something. No, tell them men don't do that. We don't need no more men acting like soldiers and they know E.J. Johnson. Hell no, acting straight. Knowing good and well ain't nothing about them straight. Only thing they want to do, they round there exercising and buffing up and promoting themselves so they could walk in black women faces. They ain't gonna walk in the men face, not without a crowd. Like you see how they walk up, every time they walk in my face, it's a bucket of men. I'm like, if these bucket of men don't sit their one height ass down, it behooves me to keep looking at them like that. I'm like, no, I don't want to look at their ass. No, keep running up in my damn face. And then they round there, hoo, ha, hoo, ho, hey, 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 ho. And then admitted, no, dude, I was just saying because, you know, like last time she seen me, you know, she kind of told people that I was musky rat rate and I was Reed and badge number 1122. So that, you know, really, I don't have a problem with her, dude. Just when she was calling me a little wingy and musky, you know, like, oh, you done boned it down, huh? Hey, and they would, I mean, stop acting like y'all got muscles on y'all ass like that. And the only thing keeping y'all going is an energy drink. I don't want to talk to them about none of that. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. Who did you choose? Say who did you choose? Who did you choose? Who did you choose? Man, I boom, 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 boom. Man, I don't want to play with y'all, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all better mess around and leave black people alone. Black America ain't with y'all junk no more, man. We don't want to be bothered. We got our own stuff we trying to figure out. And then y'all steady throwing little loopholes in the game and stuff like that. It wasn't nothing but a loophole with India Irie. But what happened is I caught that loophole on the other side. You gave me an open door to get right on in there because you too old to be throwing stuff at your nieces them if you ain't said it before. And stop clout chasing off of your niece like that. And go on over there and help your sister Kelly Price. You know you talking about being woke. You see Kelly Price just woke up. Kelly Price said that she had all of these people following her and they was coming around her and they was doing what they was doing and she was in a spiritual warfare. So I want to know, India Irie, why didn't you go over there to help your sister in that manner instead of continuously bringing one of our babies down? And she finally got through the door. Do you know how her son living? Is her son living pretty good? Is her son being taken care of? Did she get into your sick and the shut-in money? If she didn't, then maybe you should go help your sister. Go help your sister Kelly Price and start being nice. Please. Go help Kelly Price and don't be nice when you get over there now. You got to treat her the way you did young Miami. You got to put that billy whoop on her ass and then watch everybody go against her. Because them the ones that know when they see her in somewhere, they be the main ones want to take a picture with her. Be the main ones going to want an autograph. She coming up just because y'all tried to drag her. Because now y'all, now they done got in trouble. They trying to drag Trick too. I don't know what they doing, but I'm telling y'all, y'all waking up the wrong. If Trick let this go, if y'all stop with the videos, Trick them and let it go. Because Trick like, man, you know what? I'm going to cuss them MFers out. They going to throw the wrong missile. And when that missile hit, it's going to be blackout time in Florida then. And then y'all gonna wanna, we're gonna go, no, you're not. You're gonna stay where you're at. You're gonna deal with your own rules. You're gonna take care of things on your own. And you're gonna leave us alone in our state. Because right now, we locking down the South Side. Okay? Lockdown. We don't want to be bothered with y'all BS. But Beach y'all threw a case down here at us. Tanae Miller, and we have the same last name, fortunately. There's too many Millers on the platform for me to let this one go. This young lady, Terry Mop, she is from Michigan. So if Terry is from Michigan, then I need to figure out what's going on and what Terry don't have and who Terry got working on this, because I got to get this podcast up and running, y'all. What them people gonna be able to tell me? Okay, I'll say YouTube, I won't talk to your ass today. And then I'll tell TikTok, I won't talk to you today either, because both of them being funny duddish. YouTube trying to be funny, suppressing views and stuff and keeping us from floating in the algorithm, even though it's our community news. It's the things that are important to us. So for me to sit back and watch YouTube silencing our voice in a slick ass way, I got a problem with that. Wait till I get the right fighting team. Y'all gonna be in trouble messing with me. I'm gonna say ban their ass and put them on the first edition of DEI.law. Start them off right there first. Well, what's the DEI.law? We caught your ass. Now you're under investigation. Nope, we not like the Fed. We did our demands. No? Ban! I'm gonna put a ban on that ass so quick, and the way I'm gonna ban their ass, I ain't gonna ban no ass and wait for confirmation. I'm gonna count their ass on the days. See, you only send one thing out. Now, you see me, it's like this. You see me swamping through the woods. You see me, because if you ain't see me swamping through the woods, you wouldn't have stopped just like that. Or you wouldn't have already been watching. Like, y'all know the thing where all of a sudden you can take the notes and stuff like that. You can take your comment and you can attach it like a sticky note. Now, come on, YouTube. Y'all gonna tell me y'all ain't hear me say that? Y'all know I got the first editions. But okay. As long as y'all doing the right thing with my knowledge, I can play with y'all. But when y'all go to being slick, like you being slick now, because you see y'all already got y'all on that list. Y'all already know now. So I got you on this list, YouTube. Now the next list I'll put you on is when it comes to our black stories, if it's not something that you think gonna make you money, or you're not gonna get the big sponsors and so forth and so on, it looks like y'all kind of silencing our First Amendment right. And we don't appreciate that, so we want y'all to stop playing absent-minded games. Then you get absent retained. Y'all silencing our First Amendment, our amendment rights. And matter of fact, you silencing a couple of our amendments right. You're silencing a couple of our amendments, not just the First Amendment. You guys are doing just like the city of Delray doing. When I said he assaulted me per Florida Statute 784.03 and Florida Statute 784.011, I said file the charges and let them decide. I want to press charges. I don't mind the state. If the state say no, I still want it documented. Because I say I want to press charges on Troy Bear for assault per my 2 Florida statutes. Now, when I look at you, YouTube, I feel like you're violating our rights as well. You're violating our First Amendment right for our freedom of speech, and you're violating our freedom to video, and you're violating our freedom to roam. Because if we don't see the videos because you're crunching us out, then what you call that? That's not a violation per PUC, FTC, or FCC. Like we gonna have to put some backbone on y'all too, because y'all been skimming in the market as well. And you could think you take it for a joke. It doesn't matter. If you think it's funny, then we'll laugh at it now and then play with it later. And I like to play later. Now don't get me wrong, because it be days I be tired. And I say, let me take a look back at what they responded to. Or let me take a look back and see if anybody bumped their cotton picking knuckle sandwich heads. See, I'm one of them type of people. I tell you, y'all, didn't I tell y'all I ain't got no friends? You know I ain't got no friends. You know I ain't got no family. You know my BC gone. I mean, what you want me to do? I can't do nothing but mind my damn business. This is minding my business. That's why I'm better off by myself, because I get to mind my business. I get to mind my business because I got YouTube. You on my list. Let me put you back up there again today. Every day I got to put y'all ass on the list for something or another. Uh-huh. What time is it? At 10:23. My God. 8 a.m. on this 7/8. That's all my mama right there. Oh, her. Number 1. Number 5. I got to look up all the rights that I feel they're violating, because, and I'm going to use this as an example. Naya Miller hung in Miami, Florida, right down by FAFA World Cup, illegal immigrants. Lie, she was here for Juneteenth. In Miami? And you gonna tell me YouTube, the max video, got 1,000 views? And this lady, Black America, they claim done hung herself. And y'all don't understand how big it is to say. That's almost like somebody telling me they found a body at the casino, in the bathroom, shot, and ain't no footage on it. But yet, Lady Luck go to that casino. See, it's bigger than what you think. Miami is too big for you to tell me a black woman hung theyself by self-inflict. That's, every time I think about that, it takes, I promise you, it takes me back to Carmelo Anthony. And then it takes me back to know, why would a news station, who they already don't like to run our stories, I want to know who was the news station. Oh, I got that question now. I don't know who the attorney on this case, but I hope they don't play no games with us. And I want to know where Luke ass at. Now, y'all want to drop that P and drop it like it's hot. Y'all need to drop y'all ass on the conversation that make more sense these days. You trying to run for some Congress, commissioner, you Senate, whatever seat you trying to run from. So what's your topic on the hand? Right now, you see what's going on with this Black America. What you need somebody to stand in her behalf? I'm right here. But y'all need to do better. Michael, you need to get somebody and gather a team up for that black lady over there in North Carolina. That's huge. That lady been asking for help. You don't see me the only black woman asking for help in the city of Delray, and you got black women down that know and won't even help. And y'all sit back and y'all watch people begging for help and stuff like that. Y'all go doing y'all own job. When we scuffle to help y'all get y'all old asses up there, you thought it was free for us to be watching y'all all night and then can't stay woke at school because we watching y'all basketball game. You think it was free when we had to go to y'all little scrubbed out games and stuff like that, and it cost us popcorn money that we really honestly didn't have. You don't think it cost us nothing, goddamn it, when we watching, when we see the referees doing y'all wrong. Y'all already had on shorts too damn tight and small. You already had on Briscoe Bear goddamn tube socks. You already had your bobos on back then, and then swear down you don't wear them today. You gonna tell me we ain't go through hell with y'all and this when we get back? Michael, you should have been involved. Soon as you heard that lady, y'all need to find a team that scour social media. That's where your damn talent wasting at. You see the people, they barely give you sponsors. They ain't these platforms ain't trying to help like that. That's pushing their ass. I don't want to talk to them. Man, wait till I talk about their ass. I'm gonna talk about their ass, man. Watch. And I don't give a damn who banned me. I did not tell y'all the story about the people over at Nextdoor done banned me. They done banned me at Parks and Recreation in Delray. I'm like, damn. I mean, that's the funkiest building in Delray. If I was Coco Golf and Venus them, I wouldn't take my ass back there to that old infested, funky ass, mothball smelling ass crack of a building. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, whatever they trespass me for, they can't even tell me why. Oh, I had a confrontation with her, and then they was following me so bad then, they following me over to supervisor of election. They done follow me to supervisor of election, but yet they not stalking me. Stuff like that. And you mean to tell me I'm fighting for a cause? I'm fighting for the same bodies already in the grave that the black woman Gwendolyn fighting for over there in North Carolina to keep her mama from going in the grave. And there they go with all their money acting like she ain't important. This lady got to go through drastic measures and she getting dragged through the goddamn comments. I'm saying to myself, this lady fighting by her mammy. Y'all was all in the comments when T.I.'s son got all turned up by his mammy, and you done seen the side of her goddamn thigh with all that out for years now. But y'all go all the comments and stuff. But nobody shut down that place. That lady, wherever that old lady was at, that place should be on a ban. See, it's stuff like that to know what you're supposed to be using your ban for, or what makes sense to ban. Because you know them greedy ass people still getting Chinese rice and Chinese chicken. But yet and still, y'all don't understand. The black ladies are still being blocked out of the beauty supply store. They can't get the wigs at a cheap discount prices where they can sell them back to y'all at a cheap discounted prices. They frontals and stuff cost $10 more, like $200-$300 more. So you got to know who to ban there. Who is the distributors that y'all going through? What distributor told y'all no? That's who we want. Who's selling ramen noodles? No more. And you supposed to ban their ass at the free stop. What's the free stop? Food stamp. But what y'all not understanding, with Black America fighting one fight, everybody else is not fighting. Because if you take a look, I did footage just looking at Tarjay and Delray. There's two kinds that go in that Tarjay. Haitian and Spanish speaker. And again, you'll see a black person trollop in, but not really. So the ban worked because we still fighting in our country, but yet they feel like they benefiting. But they don't understand our fight and struggle, but yet they get on social media and they talk about us like dogs. But yet they still hide not like rats because they know the cat's gonna find them. This young lady didn't kill herself. And it's about time for Black America to start speaking up. And it's time for somebody to help Black America come up. And in the state of Florida, I'm going to make sure that I watch what comes in this state. Because I have to make sure that what happened back in the days don't continue to happen. So if my voice got to be a big, loud, proud, annoying, obnoxious, I can't stand her, but she right about that. Yeah, she get on my nerves. Nah, that lady ain't wrong. Whatever the F you want to say. I'm not going to sit back and watch my BC go through nothing that I went through. And it's just, unfortunately, I had to start back at my graveyard. And if starting at the graveyard means to even start at the grave of Tania Miller, I will do so. Because she's a Black America voice that needs to be heard. I don't know anything about Tania's mom. I don't know anything about Tania's family. But I will try to reach out to whoever the family is. I'm not going to reach out. I'm going to look into this story because that case is way too big for me to believe that nobody think it's big enough that it shouldn't have hit national news. In Miami. You got the bottom of Florida, Miami. I ain't talking about the Keys. You got the top of Florida, Jacksonville. You got the side of Florida, me. You got the other side of Florida, Peach McIntyre. You got a lockdown right there. You got Trick, you got Luke, you got me. You got Peach McIntyre, you got TK Water. You got Trick, you got Luke, you got me. Because I ain't got nobody with me. But I tell y'all what, we ain't going to let you just come in and do what you want to do in this state like that. And as a governor, I don't give a damn who you is coming in. And I see where we got a black guy, Jamaican guy trying to be governor. He's a Republican. He follow all the rules. He's a liar. He's a Jamaican guy. And he feel that black people don't deserve reparation. Right there's a problem when you done married a black woman. And I don't need you telling us what we need and what we don't need, Obama. We don't plan on letting no more foreigners just bully and tell us what to do, okay? So you better ease your ass in. Just because you ain't seen us at this bottom don't mean that we're not going to be up there to the top. So I'm just trying to make known to everybody that we're not having it. Whatever happened to this young lady, we will get to the bottom of it because there's going to be cases that I throw out there and I'm never letting them go. And y'all think I'm joking, including my graveyard. So whoever out there trying to set me up and you trying to do what you want to do out there, you go ahead and do what you got to do. There's more eyes watching you than it is me right now. I can't control the eyes that watch your ass. I can't control nobody watching nobody. All I can tell you is this. Hey, try to dig a dish for me, goddammit, and watch you dig 3 more for you. That's all I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, I don't know what these people thinking. I don't know why these people feel the need to. I can't believe these damn people say that lady committed suicide. I can't believe these. Y'all notice I don't even really want to talk about the story. The reason why I don't want to talk about the story because I'm not situated to talk about the story. But I will run this goddamn story all day long because it's bothering my head. Like, why would they not make a big deal out of that? I'm telling y'all the truth. It almost reminds me of why these people ain't making a big deal about the graveyard. The guy, Trodrick McCoy of District 7 with Bobby Powell, one of the commissioner boys. He said he was so firm and he said nobody don't give a damn. He say damn. Nobody cares about the graveyard. He saying I'm not coming down there. I'm like, damn, E.J. Johnson straight. Because I didn't even ask you to come down there. I called for Bobby Powell. It was so cringy that a black man felt like that. And just, I say, I know Trick stood up about young Miami. And I know Luke backed him. But I'm going to get a little bit more information on what went on with Tania Miller And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care what she did. Just the fact that her case isn't being acknowledged. No. 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 Just the fact that her case is not being acknowledged, those are the things that are unsettling to me. If you notice, now Carmelo case is getting the acknowledgement that it need. Because regardless to what, now we got the channels that done really jumped in. So we know eyes on him. I'm okay. That's why I can put him on my book. And we waiting on appeal because we waiting to the next part. But we know he okay. Because if anything happens, we are going to know instantly why. Because we own that network now. So we going to know you got people that just found out just like that, that they need $10,000. I need to do a video asking Charleston White, why didn't he pay that $10,000? Matter of fact, why, Charleston White, why didn't you pay that $10,000 fee that Carmelo Anthony need in order for this appeal to go through? Why are you holding on to that money, Charleston White? Where is that money at that y'all raised? You and his damn daddy, y'all raised that money and you made it clear. We know you say you don't care about this, that, and other, but you need to find a way to redeem yourself. And if anybody else, if y'all got any kind of retainers for Carmelo Anthony, why are we steady on here talking about he need $10,000 if it's already a GoFundMe for him? Y'all probably need to come off a GoFundMe and start something else so that people could trust a whole different site. Because y'all playing around. Because $10,000 should have been a drop in the bucket if y'all raised over $1 million. And y'all did detangling the money and stuff because you and the daddy. Okay, if you don't want to pay the daddy them bills at home, goddamn it, Carmelo Anthony got a bill at his rental. So I need to do a short asking Charleston White what the F going on with the money. Like, he need to let me know he ain't got it no more. And then we need to find out where it's at. Because Carmelo Anthony shouldn't be wanting for anything. Why are we around here talking about money? When we was around here with Trayvon Martin, that man that killed Trayvon Martin, he didn't have to worry about $1. But yet we fighting about a damn dollar. We shouldn't be fighting about no dollar. Hell no. We should have Carmelo Anthony should be good to go with whatever the F he need. So I want to know, Charleston White, where's the money? I hope you ain't take that goddamn money and go do nothing with Jeff Metcalf. And you getting t-shirt money too. Where is the money for Carmelo Anthony? We want to know where the money at, and that money better be sent back, or we need to file charges against Charleston White until he tell us where that money at. Because that money, if you look at the reason for that money was supposed to be to support Carmelo Anthony. So I want to know, why can't an attorney sue to have that money released over to Carmelo Anthony possession? Because it was there for Carmelo Anthony. Whoever retained before need to let it go. We need to let that go. What y'all call it in real estate? When you put the money in, what is it called? It's not called probate. When they put the money, I forgot what they put in the, I got it on the tip of my tongue. But that's what we need to do. There got to be somebody that can look into the loophole and make them release that money, because that money was for Carmelo Anthony and his well-being. I don't give a damn. It got to be an attorney out there, because if we're looking at the well-being of Carmelo Anthony, then we should be fighting for the money that was already raised for him, to go for his legal defense, to go for his eating, and to go for his housing, to go towards his bills. And if there's some left over when he come home, to be released to him. Somebody need to look into that. I need to get an attorney I need a couple of different attorneys. Why? Because when people have little issues like this, no, y'all got to know how to go through the back door on their ass. We got to start going through back doors. See, here's the thing. See, it was funny with Charleston White when he pulled that little funny dud ass stunt. Oh, your child could this, your child could that. But at the end of the day, if that money was for Carmelo Anthony, we should be able to retrieve that money. And there needs to be an attorney that need to be able to look into stuff like this, because people like Charleston White, those are the little pea bodies and the little pea brains that cause destruction in our communities on that particular level, because he was used to build money and stuff like that. But why would he cross over when he knew he was going to be a walking brand? Because if he's someone that know how to raise that kind of money, why would you let that go for money? The money was going to follow you. Anything was going to follow you. Why? Because you were doing the right thing. If I could get a GoFundMe for Carmelo Anthony, there's no reason why his money should not go to him, man. Just like I wish I could have got a GoFundMe for Anton Massey. I'm going to do something like that too. Wait till I get situated. And that lady, the other lady too, Gwendolyn White, she need a GoFundMe. And y'all talk about the church. They are the church. Those are the ones that need the GoFundMe, not the church these days. Church, y'all okay. Some of these mega churches. Wonder who the biggest mega church in North Carolina. See if I had my platform together. I'll go at their ass. No, this lady was in y'all community. What y'all gonna do? That's when you go to putting pressure on the town members. I ain't joking. It's hard when you ain't got the support, when you're doing it by yourself. I'm telling you, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that, because he shouldn't be able to just finagle the money like that. That's not right. And whoever the supporters were before, they should still be willing to support. You just have to support on a different line. And it need to be a trusted line. And if y'all don't trust the parents, then he should have a trust that it can go through so that we can make sure that he get the things he need. He's not influenced by anyone. But there needs to be like his caregiver for his legal team to make sure that they get paid. Nope, and I'm not talking about his legal team, because somebody got to watch their ass too. And I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. Just like, because I would want to build it where something like a table. So on this side of the table, we know that we got Carmelo Anthony, we got Anton Massey, we got Gwendolyn, we have Tanae. You know, we have these particular names because, like the young man, what is his name? Nolan Wales. Nolan Wales have a lot of footage on him. So I just have him on my books to continue to watch his story and to see how it unfolds, because there he go around surrounded by a whole bunch of white boys and he didn't come home. Here I go as a black woman being surrounded by a whole bunch of white men, glad and prayed up to be able to come home, because they stalkers. At the end of the day, I want to be able to sit back and even watch them goddamn attorneys, and you watching the family too. It need to be another part of it, like the NAA used to be. I mean, they done got so big, they only full of awards right now. You don't know what everybody getting awards for. They circulating the money, but they ain't brought the money back down this way yet. Because NAA, it should have been a group together, ready to make sure that whatever that young man need is what he need. Like I think I might start that. I might do something like that with my socialist civil circle. Maybe that's the underline that I'm trying to like understand when it comes to that part. I'm not joking. Because at the end of the day, you got to take a step out and watch everybody. Especially if you can't trust nobody. And the fact that I don't know that law team and it's so many of them, you just got to step out and just make sure you kind of procure something. And what I would want to make sure is that whatever money he need for his paperwork to file something, he should have raised enough money where those things should be taken care of. He should never have to worry about canteen. But what I would do with Carmelo Anthony and his canteen, I will also limit what money he could get in there, because I don't want him to start feeling as though he gonna be paying for friends. No, I want you to buff your ass up, and I want you to get in that law library. Stuff like that. You got to put things in place for him too, because he need to be trained as well. Because he don't need to get in there just because he's scared. Now he up in there buying people goddamn canteen. Black men either. No. So he should be put on a budget. Like little things like that, like it or not. But when it comes to his legal stuff, we need to know what legally going out. Are y'all price gouging on the prices? Why? Like, it's a document they said that he needed. Why is this document $10,000? And again, that could have been a myth because I didn't look it up. But for me to see so many people posting it, that still don't mean it's true. But enough people posting a lie, the truth gonna fall somewhere in it. So whichever way it go to even think about it, even if they try to pull a stunt like that, I don't know what this document is, but they say the family need $10,000. And I hope that's not true. And I'm gonna look that up. I got that on my list to look up. But it still will take me back to Charleston White. The lady Gwendolyn. I hope she got a team that she can check into somewhere where she could call on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, she's a person where I would give her my number where she could call if she wanted to talk, because I can understand. I would definitely talk to her because I understand how that grief feel. And some people don't understand. You got a different level of grief. You know what I mean? Like, some people grieve for the humans and the flesh and the body that they lost. But I'm on the other side. I grieve because I know Mamie and I know Enoch. And I know my grandma Sophie. And I could just imagine how that lady felt. You know what I mean? She had to go and go and shoot 2 people to get the attention that what they did to her mom. Like, where's the medical documents? Like, I haven't even gotten involved with it, because I'm sure that it's going to be enough channels or someone. I didn't even take a look to see if it's enough people that's even following and if she getting views. I just noticed with Tanae Miller, she don't get any views. Like 100 views, 250 something views, 1,000 views. I just thought that was just a disgrace. Like, you got to be kidding me. I know good and well a black young lady come all the way to Florida, been here for 4 or 5 months, didn't just take a rope and hang herself. And if she did, who put what on her? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And to just know that Black America got to yell so loud just to get attention. And even when yelling loud, you didn't get attention. Everybody just basically looked and said, oh, somebody yelling, and went back to their business. And it's shameful. It's shameful that the only black network that I can really see is the Oprah Winfrey Network. And we all know Oprah Winfrey do not stand for black women. And we appreciate you, Michelle, you and Obama. We appreciate you, too, for going and opening up your museum. But inside your museum, do y'all have any pictures of all the old buildings and schools, the historical buildings and stuff? Do y'all have any pictures of any of those buildings that y'all tore down and any of the kids that were sitting in the building? So then we can see pictures that historical building was there before. And these are the pictures in the historical building that you just built and happened to open up, goddammit, right before Jubilee Day. Uncle Tomsters. And I don't want to hear nobody say you can't say nothing against Obama. Go tell Obama mama to come and see if me and her can have a conversation together. And if me and Obama mama can't have a conversation together, go over there across the water and get Obama daddy. And tell Obama daddy, can we have a conversation? I look like I'm from where he from too. So can me and him talk about his son? Because his son admitted openly that the only inspiring man that he had was his gay professor when he was in college. So I don't need I don't need to really talk to Obama. I would like to talk to Obama's mom or his grandmother. Because I definitely would like to know the backbone of Obama and who gave the order to deceive us, Black America. Because it seemed like it could have been a Michelle thing to me. Because she made like she wore the pants. I told y'all I wasn't going to let those tears fall. That's why I don't want to talk about my mammy right now. But I know one thing. I'm not going to let that young lady get away with it. There's no way. I'm not going to let her get away with committing suicide. And none of us don't believe it. Why would I let her get away with that? I'm not going to let you get away with that lie, girl. I'm not going to let Tanae Miller get away with lying on the Miller last name and saying that you committed suicide. I don't give a damn how many days you wanted to do it. You didn't do it, did you? And you gonna tell me if you did it, because I need to find out, when is Tanea's funeral? Did they already have her funeral? Did they already have that funeral? And if they did, that's cold. Did they already have the funeral? Damn. They might have already had the funeral, y'all. Because this was from Juneteenth. I'm going to say Tanea Miller funeral. She had the funeral. But where she get all these names from? The memorial service for Tanea, Kijuana, Leah Carla Miller was held on Wednesday, June the 17th. That can't be right. Hell, that can't be right. How? And they say the girl came for Juneteenth. June 17th, them people sure did say that. Something ain't right, y'all. And y'all should see the coverage on here. What the hell? What the hell going on with our world, y'all? Y'all don't want to admit that God done got back in the air? Y'all still don't want to admit it? Okay, let's see this. I'm going to say hung in Miami. Y'all ain't going to believe this. Okay. Tanea Miller, a 27-year-old from Flint, Michigan, was found hanging near Gwen Cherry Park in Miami-Dade County on June the 18th. While the case initially sparked national outcry online, both the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office and Miller's family concluded the investigation, determining it was suicide. The situation unfolded through the following key events. The discovery. Miller was found on the morning of June 18th, just ahead of the Juneteenth holiday weekend. Official findings. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office conducted a thorough investigation, confirming no evidence of foul play and classifying the incident as an apparent suicide. How you get apparent? See, it's little words right there. Like you just think about the word apparent. Now, what if I said them people did something like that? Family responses. While the community and Miller's sister initially pushed for a deeper investigation, her aunt publicly stated that after reviewing the evidence and speaking with detectives in the Miami-Dade medical examiner, the family accepts the suicide ruling. How the auntie, the next of kin, over the sister? Funeral arrangements or public services are being held privately by the family. So they ain't had a funeral yet. Sister disputes that woman found dead near Miami Park died of suicide. Let's see if we can pull that one. Now this is going to be a stunner for you now, because I was like, girl, I'm going to need you to slow it down. And then the sheriff office put something out. The sheriff office said, the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office understands the death of Tania Miller has generated concern within the community and sends its condolences to her family as they navigate the tragic loss. Ms. Miller was discovered on Thursday, June 18th, approximately 4:20 a.m. As with the death investigates, MDSO detectives collaborate with the Miami-Dade medical examiner, conducted a thorough investigation examining the scene, evidence, and circumstances surrounding the incident. Ms. Miller was found with all of her personal property, and the investigation found no evidence of foul play consistent with the suicide. Now, her auntie name, it says Miller's aunt, Michelle Howell, traveled to Miami to identify her niece's body. She told NBC6 on Friday that after speaking with the investigator assigned to the case and with the medical examiner, the family also believes Miller took her own life. After talking with the investigator on these cases and speaking with the medical examiner, it was suicide, Howell said. After gathering information and investigating, it was not homicide. But at a news conference with the Miami-Dade branch of the NAACP on Friday, Miller's sister strongly disputed that. She said, if anybody knew my sister, Tania Nicole, that's the last thing she would have did. She loved life too much, Terry Miller said. Over the past week, the case grew scrutiny and suspicion across the community and on social media. The NAACP and community leaders called for transparency and investigation. The Miami-Dade's office attended the news conference to say the case is closed, though they will review any credible new information brought forward. Based on the evidence gathered, detectives found no evidence that Ms. Miller's death was a result of foul play. Major Vernon Williams said, we understand this not lessen the grief, nor does it erase the difficult question that follow a tragic loss. If you are someone, so basically, damn. So we in a bigger situation, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm trying to play it.
Her sister dead near Gwen Cherry Park in Miami-Dade County. County last week. Detectives say that their investigation found no evidence of foul play and say that it appears that she died by suicide. A woman's sister, however, strongly disputes that.
If anybody knew that my sister Tornado Nicole, that's the last thing she would do. That's the last thing she's thinking about. She loved life too much.
Deputies say Tonay's body was found last Thursday morning. Investigators say her belongings were with her and they found no signs of violence. Over the past week, Miller's death has drawn growing attention on social media. Today, the NAACP and community leaders call for transparency in the investigation. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office attended today's news conference to say that the case is closed, though they say that they will review any credible new information brought forward.
Based on the totality of the evidence gathered, during this investigation, detectives found no evidence that Ms. Miller's death was the result of foul play. We understand that this does not lessen the grief of those that loved Ms. Miller, nor does it erase the difficult questions that often follow a tragic loss.
Experts say mental health struggles can be complex and are not always visible to others. If you or someone you know...
Okay, so where mental health came from? The sister didn't mention nothing about mental health. Where did see what I mean? Like, if they got more evidence, then they need to release it so we can see all of it. Because something don't add up to me either. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, where did y'all get the information from for Juneteenth? Number one. Number two, what are y'all telling us about her mental health that her sister did not say? Because her sister didn't mention anything about mental health. Number three, y'all did the report, so y'all didn't find no bruising. They didn't find anything. The family should be able to look at all that evidence. Hey, if you got to go to the point where y'all got to make them do the autopsy where they pull that strand of her hair, blood test, if they ain't already do it, y'all need to get all the tests y'all can get before she get in the grave. And sister, you need to get a grub. I keep calling not Grubhub. What's the thing? GoFundMe. You need to get the GoFundMe together, and you need to start raising money for your sister and awareness. And you need to start looking into it on your own if you can. Reach out to me, because I'm gonna definitely look into it. Whether it's something that Luke and Trick know about or want to be a part of, it's still worth you guys putting your voice out there. Luke, a Trick, the same way you telling people to suck on the D and don't worry about the stomach and lift up the shirt, you need to be able to bring this to awareness too. The same way you stood up for Young Miami, I would like for you to bring the awareness. It doesn't make sense. We need more information. Why would this young lady be here all of this time? She going through mental health, but why would her sister not know it? Did her and her sister not have a relationship? Did she not have a relationship with the family? When did mental health come into play? Who said anything about mental health? All of that stuff right there. Why is the sister being blocked out? Why didn't we hear her voice? What is going on? It seemed like it's some funny business. But that's the problem that I'm constantly having. Anytime it comes to Black America, it's always funny business. We got to get long-winded. We got to cry to tell y'all what we done been through. We got to hurt so bad on the other side. Man, screw y'all. I ain't joking. Like, we got to go through so much for y'all to understand that Black America is hurting right now, man. Y'all don't understand. Black women are so unprotected until it's unreal. Hold on, Black women of America. We about to get together. People don't understand, man. Every time I think about it, I'm like, everywhere I go, these white officers on top of me are, and they think it's funny. Like, it's not funny. Like, it's funny to them. It's funny to me because they do look like clowns and characters. But what's not funny to me, like, I don't give a damn about them. Like, they could kiss my ass all around my ass. They can. But I got a pissed off about is I'm hurting more so about my business, My business is the city of Derry intentionally did not do anything to keep that graveyard from failing the way it's failing. The mold that's out there, the fungus that's out there, just the neglect. And for me to sit back and see, like, it's disgusting, man. Even when I think about them commissioners, it's disgusting. I guess I'm the type of person I need to understand. Man, F that. I don't need to understand nobody boundaries. Because when I say it's time to talk about it, goddamn it, while we waiting? Like they always, let's put it on the books. Like they would sit there and let this man done got away with so much stuff. I done seen discrimination lawsuits against him, sexual harassment lawsuits against him, stealing money on the table right now. And he's still sitting there as the city manager. But it ain't just the city manager of Derry that's your problem. You need to go to that fake ass mayor. The fact that the mayor, the city manager, and the lying-tongued city attorney sat there and act as if they never knew that there were complaints and stuff out there to the grade. Oh, no, we've never been out there. Of course you've never been out there, but you've heard about it, though. But they didn't think that it was that important. So then you got a big-mouth meddling granddaughter like me come along. But they was getting me from both sides. They getting me on the side where you got your officer that's assaulted me. Now all his good old frat boys think that they gonna run me away. I'm too big to run. Then on this side right here, I'm asking for my mammy. I'm asking for my mammy and I'm asking for my grandma. I'm asking for them. And then they start retaliating against me. Then you sit back and you look at your auntie them and you say to myself, my God, to be, y'all gonna sit back and let them do me like that? And y'all know my mammy. Dirty. I said, they ain't never got to worry about breathing around me. I don't never want to sit amongst they goddamn food stamp party. I don't even want to be invited to their popcorn parties. I don't want none of it. Y'all don't know what people be going through, but then they be talking about mental health. They ain't no damn mental health. That's mental life. Because when life start life and right, you ain't got nothing mental going on. So I don't want to hear a damn thing talking about no damn mental health. Y'all always trying to throw mental health on us. It ain't no damn mental. Then y'all, they throw mental health on black people, then come up with mental taboo when it comes to white people. No, we're not going through mental health. We're going through mental life. Because y'all have been cock holders just like the black ones have been. Y'all just heard me say, what black network do we have? All these money makers around here ain't even get together and put a network together. Man, let my money right. I'm going to put a network together. They can't, nobody's not going to watch her. Well, just keep on watching because my black people ain't watching y'all. They going to watch somebody. They going to watch somebody. I got this guy that's stalking me and I'm trying to figure out on here, should I just block him? Because I don't want to play with him. And I just don't want to play with him at all. I'm like, I don't feel like playing with you. Now, y'all know it. I don't want to block him because when I feel like playing him, I'll be done called him out. Hey, that coon cat. They don't like them type of names. I was getting it on both sides. I ain't joking. Goddamn white officers walking up in my face, and then you got the black man. And then think about this: you got somebody. Wait a minute, you got somebody. The guy DeAndre. I'm thinking about this. I'm saying now, what would have possessed you to have me trespass? They didn't even give me no formal trespass because nobody came out and told me I wasn't supposed to be there. Nobody said what I did to not be able to be there. They just called the police over on me. Then they sent the half black white one over on me. And then when the half black one came over on me, the only thing he told me was that DeAndre don't work at 80 Depot North or South Depot Avenue. And I'm like, how? That's where I delivered all the other complaints at. That's where I delivered the complaint at against the city manager. So now all them, I go there one day next week, all of them coming out the meeting. I say that man cost so goddamn loud. How he being accused of stealing money? One of the commissioners is accusing y'all city manager Adere. They accusing him of stealing at his old age. I don't know what they got going on because none of them don't like me. All I'm saying is one of them saying they stealing, and then another one I give all the information about the funeral home. I don't know what happened with all that. Then another one I'm telling them how they harassing me, those police officers. I don't know what the if happened with all of that. All I can tell you is I did what I was supposed to do, and everybody gonna have to answer my question at some point or another. We are clear on that. This lady hung herself. So they ain't gonna tell us who she was hanging with like before then? Like they ain't gonna tell us none of that? They just gonna tell us that this lady hung herself. She had all her possession on her. There was no foul play. There was no track marks. There was nothing around her neck. There's nothing in her blood results. There's just nothing. So she just hung herself. And since she got everything on her, she should be able to show us, you know, some kind of footsteps. Where was she at before she hung herself? Was she in a car? Did she walk somewhere? Did anybody see her with somebody? Like when, where, how, why, what time? Like 6 o'clock in the afternoon don't make sense to me. Like I can't go no further. And I know this black lady, this sister feel like, man, y'all better get in contact with this black sister. Because I know this lady like, you got to be kidding me. Like you got to be outright kidding me. Imagine that. Like I'm like, it's almost like I'm going to put myself there. I'm looking at all the fungus out there. I'm looking at the dysfunction. I'm looking at it. And they acting like they don't see what I see. You don't. You okay? You okay? You okay? I'm looking at the dysfunction and they act like they don't see what I see. And I'm saying the lady almost fell, y'all. I don't want to laugh because she was like, yes, I bet your ass ain't bow-legged no more. I don't give a damn what they say. I be done put that sage on their ass. I say, see how they doing down there? They funny done. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank y'all. Even the ones that come in my chat and call me a nigga. They come in my chat talking about, I say, who got time to put N-I-G-G, N-I-G-G, N-I-G? Now, let alone now, they won't go over there to Charlie Kirk stuff. Now, we over here talking black. Think about this. We over here talking about black business. They all in the chat putting nigga in the chat. How you all in the chat acting like that? But yet and still, y'all got Charlie Kirk Killer over there, got him on the table, on the stand. They don't care how long it take. No, see it's white on white. It's white on white. They not even really mad at him because they probably like, man, he was talking too long anyway. He started moving his hand too much. We could tell he was about to robo out. So now when it's black people conversation, they got some nigger, N-I-G-G, 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 N. I'm like, how long you gonna sing that song? I mean, how long are you just gonna sing the N-I-G-G-E-R song? It was so lame. I'm like, damn, they don't got nothing else to talk about. Why do you think they're not pushing Charlie Kirk? Why do you think they're not pushing Tania? Why you think they're not pushing that funeral? Why you think they're not pushing that graveyard? Why you think the city manager of DRA Terrence Moore stealing? Because that's what one of the commissioners said, and we need to look more into that. Why you think they got Carmelo sitting in there and he's on appeal, and somebody telling me he need $10,000, and I want to know what he need $10,000 for, and Charleston White holding on to the money. And I need to know what done happened. Sound like Buster Douglas done sat down and then took a deep breath. Where is Jeff Metcalf? Has he finally decided to shut his cotton picking mouth? Him and his talking ass, what is that, his wife or ex-wife? She done went and told a whole story about how the boy love to jump in people's face and he won't move out your face even if because she done told the story all over again. I done heard footage of that. I'm like, this lady got to stop talking so much. The case shut. You like to walk up in people's face and your son do too. Because your daddy doing it. Your daddy he all close to the goddamn screen like this, talking about somebody on EBT. I'm like, back up from the screen, please. You didn't have to pay for EBT, and neither did they. Back up. He was so close talking about black people, and I'm like, okay, so is that how your son felt? Your baby daddies. I'm like, okay, is that how your son felt? Your daddy's baby. Is that how your son felt? Because Carmelo Anthony don't know how to go and run through the woods. He ain't built like that. I want to know where Jeff Metcalf at. He done finally decided to shut his cotton picking mouth. Where is Charleston White? Give up the money. And if you don't have it, you need to tell us where it at. And we need to find out if the people who had that money, if they still would like to have their money donated to Carmelo Anthony, we need to open up that GoFundMe back up. If that's true, if it was there, the money there, y'all need to get an attorney. Whatever attorney need to come through and make Charleston White put that money in a vested account for Carmelo Anthony to go towards the needs. Because if that money have already been raised in the community, I want to know who is Charleston White to turn it on and turn it off. He not the goddamn light people. How you get to come and switch it on and switch it off like that? You ain't Teddy. You ain't Teddy. You don't get to turn off the lights and keep the money flow. We already know. We already know that you're a sellout. I think you better let it go. Let it go, Charleston. Looks like it's another TKO. Oh, oh, oh. Look like a tall queen. TKO, yo, yo. Look like another love. TKO, tall queen, oh. I think we better let it go. Let it go, baby. Look, see, this is what I do in my day-to-day. I do what I do. This is what I do. I need me a webcam, y'all. I ran in BrandSmart the other day. I said, I know I got about $30, $40. I ain't see a webcam under $100. I said, what the hell? Why do people don't sell webcams for damn near free? You don't know people need cameras and footage all over this world? You need cameras and footage everywhere you go these days. I'm not telling you no lie. You can't just come through places without cameras and footage these days. You are in trouble, bear. You're in trouble, baby bear. You're in trouble. I'm not being funny. You can't do it. I say, man, I got to stoop to the level and go to Amazon. But Amazon ain't a bad place for me. I just have heard that Amazon do not treat their employees right. I heard that it's some black slave trade in Amazon. Amazon, y'all gonna be next. Y'all ain't understand. Y'all gonna get the right organizer. And bam, you be like this. What happened over there? Just shut them out. Shut them down until we get some understanding. That's going to be the new way to do it, man. F y'all Constitution. F, we just shut them down from the... We're going to have to shut y'all down from the electricity. Shut off the lights. What we shutting them off for? Don't order nothing from Amazon. Give them 1 week to comply. Shut them down. Who? YouTube. Why? You didn't see how many times they pushed that video? Shut them down till they understand we got our own community. Shut them down. Down, down. And they're not paying the people for comments. They're not paying for referring and sharing. They're not paying for none of that. I'm glad I got a platform that I can see y'all on. We all gonna be on that platform. I'm almost together. And because when I don't know what it... I know good well this man ain't speeding through this parking lot in that Volvo. I know good damn well he come through this parking lot speeding in the Volvo in front of me. And I'm talking about shutting people down and banning them. Y'all better stop spending y'all goddamn free food stamps on ramen noodles. I'm telling y'all, them Asians getting slick. Them Asians got a problem for real with y'all black asses. They do. I know that man ain't still speeding. Now he on the next row behind me speeding, and I caught him in that light. I caught him in this one right here. Right up there, I caught him. I say, see, he done came past me. He came in front of me. Then he came behind me. See there, he down there? I'm looking at him. I see him down there. I'm gonna leave him alone. Because I got enough stuff on my plate right now. I got enough stuff on my damn plate. Because I'm curious. I'm waiting to know what's going to happen with this black lady who had to pull the pistol. And she was on the phone. She was holding that phone cowgirl style. She did them just like this. I said, whoa. She was prepared. That lady said, no, with everything been going on in the world, you can't get that close to me. Hell no, like I'm going to let you get close enough to me to just bite my ear off. I don't give a damn, man. A person be done grip hold of you and they grip hold of you so damn tight and you a vulnerable person and they be done gripped hold of you and you can't let go. And y'all and this lady missing something and all he doing is sitting up in jail for the rest of his life with a memory of what he did to her. No, that ain't right. And then y'all talk about stand ground. How you gonna stand ground? All that little man did was come from the gas station with Skittles and a Scully and his black sweatshirt on. He got to be followed all around the place. Matter of fact, if the statute of limitation ain't up, we should have charged him with assault per Florida Statute 784.03 and Florida Statute 784.00. Because who knew we could charge for stuff like that in the state of Florida? And that's what I want our recipients in the state of Florida to understand. These officers have to stop walking in our faces like that, and these Karens and these Yo-Yos too. All of them. Or you should be able to press charges because that is an assault per the Florida statute. And Troy Bear will get his day because I will not stop until that charge make it to the state attorney's office. I don't give a damn what they say, long as it's a charge that's pushed through and I'm the victim. Y'all stop walking in our faces. You're not going to keep getting the same outcome. And you walking in that lady's face, that lady already prepared around here. You know how many times we done let y'all walk in our damn face and then here I go like me. Sergeant Bell done walked in my face, but I'm the one still crying as a victim. And think about me being a victim. The chief of police never even came and addressed me. For my video to have gone viral, he didn't even address me because that's the respect and the lack thereof. Never even an apology. We see the videos circulating through social media, although it seems like it was a non-violent because there was no punch. It was a punch because they hit me on the other side because I'm still fighting for my rights and I'm still fighting for justice. So it did hit me somewhere. It just wasn't a physical blow where y'all could see it. It's like we always fighting for justice, man. And then I'm going to go back till we got all these balling billionaires that's not even looking at our level. I don't want to go over to OWN to watch a damn thing Tyler Perry got when we know for a fact. Oprah Winfrey, to me, who this man that just died, Clyde Davis, to me, Oprah need to be compared to him. You need to put him, Oprah, and goddamn P. Diddy on the stage and see which one of them the roughest. We need Clive Davis, Oprah Winfrey, P. Diddy, and damn it, put Trump on the stage and see who got the worst rap. You can put Epstein on there too. Put Epstein's name at the top of all of them. That's the top of the pyramid. And see if Oprah Winfrey any different than Clive Davis. And I don't know nothing about Clive Davis. All I know, he did not get exceptional remarks. All I know, they say something about him and P. Diddy work together. I don't know because I don't know Clive. I didn't know P. I don't give a damn. I didn't give a damn about all of them then. And right now, long as they don't come in none of my territory, I'm going to leave them be. But y'all see how our tongues get shut. Y'all see we got our own community news. You see we got our own news broadcast. You see we got our own galas and stuff that we have. They hate to see us with our own. And I'm looking around. It's like our own black supremacy. They hate to see us have it too. Why is there not a black network? And I ain't talking about BET. I'm talking about black. Watch me. Think of y'all time. You got your 11:22, you got your 12:12, whatever you want to look at that. 11:22, that's that musky rat reed that we was talking about earlier, them stalkers coming all out to the graveyard, musky ass. I told them to go ahead on with your little stank ass And then you got the one 1847. They think I'm messing it up because I said badge 1847. He knew who held me hostage because I'm going through that video. I'm going to start putting his goddamn face up there so we can start putting the face to the badge numbers. That's what's going to make it even better for me. Then you're starting the war. That's when it going to get cute. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she right now? That lady is bad enough that they done got exhausted on what to do to me. Chief of police run. Black man! Chief of police is a black man getting donuts and stuff from my auntie them. Auntie them make sure he get his bagels on Sundays. He go to the little community meetings, walk around here like he ran them. I mean, I'm like, if you don't sit your terrorist ass down somewhere, like you ain't doing nothing around here that ain't been done, Joe. You trying to impress the wrong aunties these days. That's the problem with it. See, the aunties he trying to impress, they still sitting down. I'm an auntie too. That's what they forgetting. They forgetting about that other auntie. See, I'm an auntie too. They don't know what that mean for me to be an auntie too. Because they thinking that that other auntie is who gonna save their ass. Because it's a lot of aunties like me that ain't rise up yet. But watch this. Graveyard 2 coming. Lilith for